Marco, so 25 years. I mean, we've been through 9/11, the 2008 crash, now the pandemic. How does it feel to be here today, celebrating this important milestone?
But the festival, since you mentioned it, is exactly that kind of opportunity. Is instead of reading the daily paper, the festival is the yearly, let's call it paper, where all the important topics of that year are displayed on the screen, and so it's an opportunity for the audience to discuss. And I think the independent filmmaking is most probably the most honest medium. People make films for very specific reasons, not necessarily for money. Money comes next. There is really that kind of drive, telling the truth, the discovering things, make a difference with their story.
I love that. Marco, tell us what's a little background on the festival. What's the mission?
The mission is very simple. It's basically discover, expose, and promote independent filmmakers while drawing attention to Brooklyn as a center for cinema. That was always our twofold mission. Obviously, that was 25 years ago that we came up with this mission. It still is our mission, but Brooklyn is Brooklyn. We made the difference when it was time, but now Brooklyn is a big concept. So we keep doing our thing, improve cinema, but there are big studios, there are big productions, lots of independent filmmaking is here. I mean, so it's a
And
good place
still
to be.
projects like what we're seeing today, The Signs of Love.
I think we got lucky to find this film. As I said, presenting the festival with my opening remarks, I said that it is important that we show a little bit of everything, that we don't get stuck on any particular thing, but all the films come from summations. So it's a choice of the filmmaker to reach us to us. We are not going to festivals to pick up the best and then make a nice minestrone. If we
You must
make
be
a minestrone, we exactly. But we like it to make it in a different way.
I wanted to ask, since I know a lot of filmmakers are watching this, what qualifies a film to be selected? What makes the Brooklyn Film Festival?
Obviously, after 25 years, even before, I mean, this was like from the beginning, a certain level of professionality in meaning good photography, good sound, good, things that otherwise will make the film unsellable or, not marketable. So it has to be a film well made, but then doesn't mean with money. It could be made with nothing, if you know what you're doing.
So the story is also very important.
The story is the key. That's where I was getting, basically. The base is that. And the difference between independent and Hollywood is that, an independent film, you don't figure out the end in the first 5 minutes. In Hollywood film, you do just that. You already know how it goes. While independent films, it still surprises you.
You've introduced the virtual aspect to the festival in the last few years because of the pandemic. Do you think this is something that will continue going forward?
Yeah, we're going to keep doing it because it's obvious that the first 2 years was an incredible thing. It's also obvious that now there is a little bit of, being tired of the online thing, that people want to go back and meet people. But that doesn't mean that this is just waves. So eventually we open a door and we're gonna keep it open and we're gonna get better and better. And we're going to create our own structure without partners. No, we're going to do it.
Before I let you go, tell us where we can find more information about the festival online.
Well, for sure, the website, brooklynfilmfestival.org, the social media. I mean, we are on, you find us very easily on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to answer my questions.
Thank you.
Congratulations, guys. Marco Ursino, the director of the Brooklyn Film Festival.